a social media manager for past 1.5 years and I think more than that. And one of the most common questions that I get asked is what tools do I use and how do I use them? So here's a video for you explaining each tool that I use every single day and how do I use them properly. Anyone who is coming here for the very first time, hi, my name is Somya. I'm a social media manager and a content creation strategist. So if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe because here you will get all about what I do as a social media manager, content creation tips, and a lot more. So the very first tool that I use is Notion. I feel like my life is controlled by Notion because all my finances are managed on Notion, all my client projects and what are the status, what do I need to work on, my daily planner, everything is on Notion. Though I'm a person who loves to write in a notebook, I still have everything in digital form, which is in Notion. So I think Notion is a platform. Once you get a hang of it, once you know how to use it, you will never go to any other platform. And I think all of my work ecosystem comes at one place, and that is Notion. So if you're someone who has not started in Notion, go ahead, give it a try. It's free, and that's the best thing, because every time I tell people how much you can do with Notion, they are like, it must be a paid tool. I'm like, no, it's not paid. It's like literal free tool you can use. And yeah, second tool that I use is Spreadsheet, which is a Google spreadsheet. I don't use Excel because I'm not the best person to go there, and it's just too technical for me. The reason I use Spreadsheet even though I use Notion is because a lot of my clients are not well equipped with Notion and they still don't know how to work around databases and calendars. So giving them a spreadsheet works in my favor, because in that sense they won't have any confusion. They won't have to come to me every single time if they have any problem, and it is much more easier for both of us to save time and also be more efficient. So I work around both of them. I ask my client first, like in the very first call, that are you well equipped with Notion? If not, we can just work around with Spreadsheet, and it literally works so well. Tool number third that I use is Google Docs. Just as people who are not well equipped with Notion, so they want spreadsheet, at the same time they want something in a written form whenever I'm posting content. So I want that to be in a written form. That's when Google Docs come in the picture. Google Docs is something I use for literal contracts, for writing all my packages, because a lot of times when I'm sending out PDF, I cannot send a Notion page, right? So I would rather just send a PDF. So I used Google Docs for both of it. I also plan my clients' content in it with pointers, what they need to shoot and everything. Either I'll do it in a spreadsheet or I'll combine spreadsheet and document. Google Docs, it works like magic, because if you have these two apps, you don't necessarily need anything much if you're not well equipped with technical things. You should definitely use Google ecosystem if you're not very well equipped with Notion. And I have seen this person I know on Instagram. I'm not sure what her name is, but she literally just used Google this ecosystem, and the whole process of hers revolve around this, and I feel that's really cool. My fourth tool would be Google Drive. Now, all my content, all my clients' content, all my, let's say, save like previous years of content is on Google Drive. And I've literally bought 100 GB of space, though it's not enough because I have things on my laptop, things on my phone. So now I'm even considering buying, let's say, 2 TB or I think 1 TB of space in Drive, because I need a lot of space to put clients' content, because I cannot just delete the content that way. So I think keeping track of all the content in one place, and then for that, Drive is the place for you. So Drive, Google Docs, Google Spreadsheet, you combine all these things and you have everything in one place. Moving on to the next thing that I use is Inshot app, which is for video editing. Now, if I'm working with a client who needs, let's say, a little bit of editing of just adding text and captions and all, I use Inshot. I have Inshot Premium, which would cost you around 1,000 or something. It's very cheap, and you get captions, you get a lot of transitions, effects, and everything which you can use. And I feel Inshot is the most affordable video editing app, and that too is available on your phone and your MacBook. I'm not sure about Windows. You can maybe have APK, but I think a phone app is pretty much more handy than what you would do on a laptop with that, I guess. So yes, Inshot is an app I use. Everybody asks me how do I edit my videos. Inshot is the thing, guys. That's the whole game changer for me, because it has helped me work around with my brand colors, work around with my fonts. I can literally get any fonts and put it in the application. It works just fine. So yes, Inshot is the best app you can go for video editing, and it's not that complex as well. It's very user friendly, actually, beginner friendly as well. Okay, so for when it comes to communication with my clients, I use WhatsApp, and I have a different WhatsApp number, WhatsApp business app which I use, I know this is not something needed, but I was like, let me just include that. Yeah, so if you want to have a good communication, I don't use any management app like client management. But I think when you will have a good amount of clients, I think that's when you need that team management and client management system. So if I work on that, I'll definitely let you know and create a updated version of it. Coming to the graphics, I'm not really a graphic person, so I don't do graphics and all. So I don't have any application specifically I'm very fond of. But I think Canva is a place where I go for graphics if I have to even do a little bit of, let's say, carousel making or anything in that sense. I go to Canva because that's the end platform for me, though I use it very rarely, like very rarely, only for my client work. I don't use graphics at all. So yeah, that's the place. That's my least used application or tool, I would say, in my whole ecosystem. And yeah, I think my whole life revolves around these tools. I wake up, I have my Notion board, and then from Notion I have my links, which is connected to my, let's say, Google Doc, then Google Spreadsheet, and then Google Drive, and all these things are open, and that's it. That's all I need for my ecosystem, nothing else. And it is much more easier. I think one question you would have after hearing this is, why don't I have a scheduling app? So let me tell you, I don't schedule any of my clients' content because first, I have to be there on the page to do the engagement anyway. So I have everything pre-written, pre-planned. So I just have to push the, let's say, share button, and that's it, what I have to do. So I don't schedule things. Second is because I feel the scheduling app is kind of expensive to go into when you are starting out. So since I didn't do it as a beginner, even now I don't feel the need of doing it. So I've not even invested in a scheduling app. But yes, if you have multiple clients who you are working with, I think investing in a scheduling app would definitely be a worth it investment. So go for it, but I have no idea as to what you can go for. I have heard a lot about Planoly. Metasuite is really not good, so I wouldn't really recommend that. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's only the recommendations I have, and that's all the tool I use. And I hope you find this video helpful. Not really something I thought I would make, but I was like, let me just answer because I don't use that many complex places, and I think people would really enjoy all these things. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys next time with a new video. And I hope this was not boring. Yeah, have a great day. Bye.